It's with tremendous honor and pleasure that I place the name of our current and future Mayor, Richard Moccia, into nomination this evening. It was a difficult task to sum up 7.5 years of service to the city of Norwalk, but that's what the Mayor has given us. And we have been a fortunate city to have the Mayor keep us on a good and strong tack throughout the time, particularly during a prolonged poor economy. Through his guidance and leadership, the city of Norwalk has been able to keep taxes low and maintain its AAA rating. Fred confirmed that to me this evening, a feat not duplicated at the state or national level. The Mayor has bolstered public safety and education, as well as oversaw a range of projects that improve how our city operates and improves the quality of our lives. A look at his most recent accomplishments show us that the Mayor has championed vital projects like the road repaving program and the modernization of our new fire department headquarters, and that he has supported beautification projects like Oyster Shell Park and has created that's created a great new open space for the city, and that he oversaw the selection and installation of a stellar new police chief. Throughout his tenure, Mayor Moccia has been a strong advocate for economic development in the city, and thereby an advocate for new jobs, diverse tax base, and new homes. As a result, we've had a record number of building permits issued by the building department, including Hotel Zero, Waypoint, 20 North Water Street in the last year alone, while several other big projects are on the path for groundbreaking. In the last 7.5 years, our Mayor has worked hard for the city of Norwalk to protect its future, and Mayor Moccia will do so again in his next term.
Chair recommends Doug Hempstead for a second.
Third time's the charm.
We need to work together. Why do we need to work together? Because we need to protect Norwalk's future. I think you have to understand sometimes, to protect our future, you need to know the past and the path taken to get where you are today. When Mayor Moccia was first elected in 2005, it was by a slim margin. He had council members that were outnumbered 2-1, a board of education that was outnumbered 2-1. We were in a little bit of still of an economic boom at the time. Money wasn't quite so bad. But you know what? He didn't take the road of let's spend it. Let's make wise use of it. He saw issues out there in drainage that hadn't been addressed for 20 years. The town plan that was 10 years old was getting approved, and took on those projects and stayed committed to those projects. We all know what happened in 2007, 2008. The real big bottom fell out. That some of us who have gray hairs, some of those, I know you already have more gray hairs than I do, listen to their parents, never experienced this kind of economic downturn for so long. And folks, we all know we're still not out of it. So what did our mayor do? He buckled down, made sure all the appointments to the Planning Commission, the Zoning Commission, Board of Assessment and Taxation, and the Pension Board, that the good people went on that had the best interest of the city of Norwalk and knew how to put financial constraints on the city and how to wisely expend our funds, and still be able to put tens of millions of dollars into our education programs, tens of millions of dollars in our infrastructure, tens of millions of dollars in our beaches and our parks. I just want to tell you a little story real quick. I'm sorry to belabor this, but sometimes your reality check, those who know who have served, tend to always get the negative coming at you. But at the car show last week, we had a committee meeting down there. And I went out just looking at the cars. They had a band down there. And I got talking to somebody I knew, and somebody came up, was connected to the car show, but they're from Greenwich. They said, you are so lucky to be part of this community. Greenwich would never even allow anything at the beaches. Nobody does more for the citizens of Norwalk than this town does. He was involved with karting. He said, we do more for our kids than the other communities saw. Those things don't happen by accident. They happen by good management, perseverance, and seeing what's ahead of us. We have survived state funding and still maintained a AAA bonding. That is key. this election is about Mayor Moccia. This election is about getting our entire team elected. But most important is protecting Norwalk's future, and I know of no one who could do this any better than Richard A. Moccia. I proudly accept your nomination.
Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Are there any other nominations? Hearing no further nominations, I'll entertain a motion for the secretary to cast one ballot for Richard A. Moccia to be our next mayor.